haven't been down there. Hang on a sec, guys. I just gotta check and make sure I'm... no, I haven't been down there either. I have a map for this part, just because, like I said, this place is a maze to me. That's to the control room. So I can't go there yet. That I've already done. And I've been down there because... yep, I've been down there already. Okay, okay, I know where to go. So the thing with this test is that what would happen is that you'd have one person, you'd have two people in this study. One of them would be a Confederate, like I've been talking about. There's Confederates in pretty much every study that we've been a part of, pretty much. So there's one Confederate and one person who's actually taking the study. That's the person where they're going to get the results from. And there would be the person who was the non-Confederate, the person who they were measuring the results from, would be the teacher. And the person who was the... did we get the key? There we go. We got the key now. Awesome. We got the control room key, and we'll put that to use. This was where Elena was being held captive, is down here, by the way. Kill it, please. Thank you. What the heck? Why didn't Wisp go anywhere? Okay. Oh, I'm out of magic. I was wondering why it wasn't working. Let me do it, Bogard. Let me do it, Bogard. Thank you. Okay. So, the person who they were measuring results from would be the teacher, and the Confederate would be the learner. So what they'd do is they'd have the teacher in one room, in front of this device, and they'd have the learner in the other room. And the teacher wouldn't know what was in the other room, but they were told that in the other room was a device. Now, this was a study conducted in the 70s when they kind of had a little bit of more lenient rules about what could be done in these studies. So, this was a study conducted in the 70s, and when they did that, they had like a shock machine available to be strapped onto the learner. And what they would do is the teacher would give the learner a bunch of different things to learn. Wow, that's totally grazing his head. Would give the learner a bunch of things to learn, like a bunch of word. It's basically word memorization, because that's what they did for us. And then after they were done learning all of that stuff, they would take a few minutes to learn all of the slides and everything like that. Let's get in. Alright, now we can get in. A locked door? Blasphemy! Anyway, so we would, the learner would go into the room and apparently strap themselves to this shock machine. Ow. Stop. And the teacher would give them these slides, and the learner would learn the slides. And then after that was all finished, the teacher would ask them general knowledge questions about the word memorization. Oh, God, Bogard, why you gotta be doing this stupid stuff? So then the teacher would ask the learner general knowledge questions about the stuff that they just had on the slides. And every time the learner would get a question wrong, the teacher was told to deliver, press a button that was right in front of them that would deliver in the 70s, it was deliver a mild shock to the person who was in the learner position. And in our case, when we did it, since you can't really do that anymore because it's kind of frowned upon in the community, I feel like I didn't get everything here. Anyway, they instead said that it was a pinch machine. So every time they would press the button, it would deliver a pinch to a part of the person's body. Usually, I think that they said it was on the forearm or something like that. But it was a mild pinch to start, and then as they got more and more wrong, it would deliver a more and more painful shock, or in this case, a more and more painful pinch. So, and what would happen is, because the learner's a Confederate, eventually they would deliberately start getting the answers wrong, so that the pinch would be more and more severe, until the point where either the teacher said, I can't do this anymore because I'm going to kill them, or in the case of the shock people, or in the case of the pinch people, it probably really hurts, so they kind of sympathize with the learner. Or they just keep going and they realize the person's a psycho. But that's usually not the case. The latter is usually not the case. Oh, I guess we found the reactor. So in reality, what was going on with this test of obedience is that the learner was never strapped to a machine at all. Before the test starts, the learner would record their voice and they would be screaming louder and louder and louder on the recordings, and every time the button would be pressed, it would the recording would come up and they would scream louder and louder and louder depending on how far into the test they are. What's up, Elena? A scream? That's weird. It's being guarded. Oh god! What the heck is that thing? I think I'll just let Bogard handle it. Let me see something. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, I'm just gonna let Bogard handle it. He seems to be going at it pretty well. There we go. That was easy. I didn't have to do a thing. Huh. Well, that's weird. What's this? Hey, it's Gnome! I guess he got out of Gaia Cave after all. Or maybe this is a different Gnome. That's probably the case. Yeah, really. Why would you want to imprison it? It was Vandal. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Or, wait. Yeah. That's weird. Well, whatever. He's gonna join us. Cool. Oh. I guess we have to go see Siva before Bogard can... Whoa! Oh boy, I guess we broke the reactor. Hold on to something! And now we're going down. Will we survive the crash? Find out in the next episode of Sword of Mana. Thanks for watching. See you later.